Come and say hi, Max.
No.
Come on. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Max, get over here.
What?
Just come in and say hi. Okay, we have a little special impromptu. Come over here, Max.
We gotta go in like 15 minutes.
I know. I'm just doing a quick live to answer questions because today is Cyber Monday. Everybody say hi to Max. Max is leaving, which is why we're doing a short live today. But lots of you know Max from before because he worked at the studio previously. He was the guy behind the camera.
Thank God I'm not anymore.
Woo! Max is heading home to the greater Seattle-Tacoma area this morning. He's been here playing golf. All right, everybody, I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, couple of questions that I've had about, one, the Faline bag. You may have seen the post I put up about this, but someone asked me how many markers the Faline bag actually held. 72. So this is not available on our website. It is available at Shop the Creative. It will be available on the Stamps of Life and scrapbook.com. But yes, they fit in there nice and tight. So 72, and of course you can store them this way if you want to store them flat. So that was the first question. But really, I just wanted to jump on really quick and say, I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And let you know it's Cyber Monday, and that's a 20% off site-wide sale. Everything is 20% off today. Only today. So anything you missed, I know the deals were better last week for Black Friday, but if you missed anything or you thought, oh, maybe I should have this or I should have that, today's a good day to take advantage of that 20% off. Someone asked me, what are my favorite things right now? Favorite Totally Tiffany things. That's like asking which is your favorite child. I love, Max is yelling me. I love the storage and supply cases. You know it. I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 6-drawer storage and supply cases over on my workstation loaded with washi tape. They're just a dream. They're so easy to use and they work for so many different things. And now they come in the 2 sizes. So this is the smaller size, 2-drawer, 4-drawer, and 6-drawer in this size. And then the larger, the 12 by 12s also come in the 2-drawer, 4-drawer, 6-drawer. So this is the 6-drawer, and you can see I've got my I've got embossing powders over here, and I've got my heat tool here, but tons of room, lots of great space in these to organize all kinds of things. And again, they come in those 2 drawers. And then of course, my favorite thing, probably because it works all over the house, is going to be all the slide stash and store, right? I mean, they're just so easy and so convenient. And anybody who uses bulky tools like punch boards, scoreboards, right? So this is the smaller, this is the number 2. I've got 2 punch boards in here, and I've got all the instructions that came with them so that I know where they all are. But punch boards, you can't really stack them up, right? They're all wonky, so they're difficult to store. But once you put them into your slide stash and store, now they're squared up. So it makes it really easy to pull them off and on the shelf. So those are for the person who asked, what are my favorites? Top of the list, well, I shouldn't say that. You know, I did this whole thing yesterday where I had this huge basket of stuff, a lot of it left over from things I pulled out during this or during crafting, my go back basket. And I spent a couple hours yesterday putting all that away and redoing my scrap rack. I did a video or photos all the way through. I posted a couple things up on social yesterday, but I'll put a whole video up. But just even leveling out my spinders, right? Like some of them are really overloaded. So everything's nice, neat, and tidy. I'll get a video up about that. Let me see if you have any questions. Someone from Facebook says her favorite is the Cindy tote. Awesome tote. As you know, most of you know, we do a craft club. And when I go to craft club, I usually have 2 or 3 Cindy's or Lois's. All right. We got sound. We have sound. That's because I put my batteries in backwards. I know, what a knucklehead. Okay. Hi, Stacy. Yay, surprise live. I know. I just thought my mom's on her way, and I thought I just got to pop on and let people know if you're missing some things. Cyber Monday's it, and wanted to ask some questions. Lots of hellos to Max. It's been so fun to have him. here this week. I'm just going to look quickly. So if you have any questions about anything that you're thinking about purchasing, well, not that you're about your craft room, about organizing today, I just have a couple of minutes before we leave. My mom should be rolling in with Jerry. You all met Jerry, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. Well, more than that, a couple of months ago, I guess he was here. He's here working on a new book with my mom. So most of you know, lots of you have read my mother's books, but she and Jerry are both writers, and she is Jerry's editor, I guess. She just helps him with the editing, and they're editing one of his new books today. Or this week. So he's in town with that. Okay, let's see. Carol Raven says, looking great, Tiffany. Thank you. I did my hair this morning, getting ready to take Max to the airport. We're going to see London for breakfast. That's my other son. Let's see. Eleanor says, I need to get something for my photos. Lots of great photo choices. The 4x6 and 5x7 fab files are among my favorites. Now, when you're looking at fab files, they come with either folders or pockets. So be careful when you're choosing, or be aware when you're choosing that you're really getting the one you want. So the ones that come with folders, and this is the 5x7, but they're the same with the 4x6. They have this little insert sheet right here where you can write notes about the photos that are in there. And then these are reusable plastic file folders. So I will generally set up a 5x7 or 4x6 box with a whole project and separate each grouping, right? So if you went to Disneyland, it would be, the trip down, the characters, the rides, the parade, each, whatever I was going to make my theme for that scrapbook page or pages. And then I would pre-sort them and put my notes here. So these come in both 4x6 and 5x7. They also come with pockets in 4x6 and 5x7. So this one is pockets. No, I think I've got some photos in here already sorted. Let's see. Try not to do. I don't have my glasses on. I could fix that, right? So then the same thing, just using the pockets, and I use the small shut your flap tabs for each group. This is a trip I took with my mom and my boys and the friends we met along the way. So I just separate them out that way, and then when I'm ready to scrap, they're ready to go. As you know, if you're just doing mass photo storage, I do recommend storing everything chronologically until you're ready to make it into a project, right? Try not to separate things out until you're ready to do the project, because if you need the pictures in the interim, or something changes, then they're hard to find. All right, let's see if we have any other questions. Lori says, during this Black Friday sale, I finally bit the bullet, and bought the Scrap Rack extension and 2 dust covers. I can hardly wait for it and winter break to arrive. I think I need to add another expansion base to mine. When I was working on it yesterday, it's really kind of pretty tight right now. For those of you who are using or considering using Scrap Rack, I think I right now have ended up with 16 spinders on a double base. So about 8 per base if you're stretching them out. And then one of the most common questions I get about spinders is how full to load them. So if you put your spinder on your tabletop, I guess I should grab one because some of you have no idea what I'm talking about. Let me grab it really quick. If you put your spinder on your tabletop and flip all the pages over, you don't want things to pop off. So that's kind of how you know if it's too full. So I'll show you with this one. See if I can get it in the camera. There we go. So if you put all your pages over on one side, so sorry, my stuff is in the way here, but this is what I use to get my spinders off my scrap rack, right? So the Velcro is really sticky. This is just a bone folder. I slide it in between the Velcro on the base and the Velcro on the spinder and just kind of pop it into my hand. Saves your fingernails and your spinders. So see how everything's on one side? If I pop this open and nothing pops off, I know I'm in good shape. But if I pop it open and a bunch of pages pop off, it's probably time to thin out your scrap rack. Get another spinder or move things onto other spinders so things are a little bit more even. You'll be happier with it. It'll be easier to get to the things that are in the corner of that. Congratulations, though, Laura. You're going to love your expansion base. I love it. I had so much fun just reorganizing and cleaning up my scrap rack yesterday, and I got rid of the big pile on my desk. Okay. Leslie just ordered the Faline. You're going to love her. Good morning, everybody. Eleanor says, thank you so much for showing which ones are good for photos. You're so welcome. That's why I'm here. If anybody else has a question, I'm happy to answer it. I'm going to scroll down here and make sure I didn't miss anything. Dun, dun, dun. Hi, Janet. I should have made Max stick around, huh? Donna says her favorite are also the storage and supply case. They're just, I don't know what it is about them. They're handy. They're small and compact. They fit in your Lois or your Cindy tote. I don't know. There's something about that little case with the pull-out drawers that I absolutely love. So, and they're so functional for so many different things. So a great thing to pick up today as well. Cardcrafty Tammy says, tell Max the Lowlands are expecting snow. I know he's not going to like that. Max is an asset manager for a property management company. And when the weather gets snowy and bad in Tacoma, it creates a lot of problems for him and his employees. So he's not a big fan of the snow up there. All right, my friends, what else can I tell you about today? I already told you Cyber Monday, so it's 20% off across the board. Carlotta ordered 3 Falines and the new Chastity also. So I think the Chastity bag is available. I'm guessing you got it at Shop Be Creative. So Shop Be Creative, BEE, like a bumblebee, Be Creative. This is the new Chastity Buddy bag. It is named for Chick is Creative. That's Chastity Savanic. But it holds, you probably see her name popping up. It holds all the Tim Holtz Distress inks, and it also holds other things, right? You can't get it on our website. Sorry, it's not part of our Cyber Monday sale, but it is available, I believe, at Shop Be Creative today. So they must have gotten them in if you were able to order it. I know we were a little behind on delivery, but there it is. If you have the Tim Holtz products, the oxide inks, you're going to absolutely love this bag. It's very similar to our Stephanie bag, right? It's different sizing. Different sizing. Okay, let's see. Can you quickly show Faline? I missed that. So this is Faline. Well, she wasn't designed for markers, but look, she fits 72 tri-blends. She was designed to hold 6x6 paper pads and work with our pockets. So she's wide enough for the pockets. She'll hold, Stephanie's Stamps of Life Stephanie says she'll hold up to 12 Stephanie's paper pads. And then, of course, keep in mind that all 6x6 paper pads are not created equal. Some have less sheets, some have more, some are wider, some are narrower, some are paper, some are cardstock. But if you like Stephanie, and this is about how wide they are, I'm going to say that's probably 1/3 of an inch. You can fit 12 in and don't forget the pockets, right? You definitely want to have the scrap pockets that go with your paper pads that fit in there. So yes, Faline, she will be available again on, Stephanie launched her and sold out, but she is available on, I believe, Shop Be Creative and probably scrapbook.com. She may be back in stock on the Stamps of Life. So if you like to shop there and take advantage of your membership points or your membership levels, that's a good place to look also. Pamela says, how do I store round dauber pads with the ink pad separate? It depends how big they are. So round dauber, I'm assuming you're talking about, they're about 1.5 inches. I wonder, this is the 8-drawer storage and supply case, and I took out the middle 6 drawers. So I don't have the round daubers, but if the round daubers are about the same size as the mini ink pads, you could easily store them flat, don't dump them on the floor, in this tray next to your big ink pads. I think that would probably work really well. The other thing, which I have right here, so this is the Shelly bag. And someone asked me about, I think Catherine Pooler. I think someone asked me about storing the Catherine Pooler small ink pads. So you can fit 8 of those in here. And what I've done is I just have the matching dauber, which these are rectangle, but the rounds would probably fit the same way. I just put them on the outside next, well here, next to the ink pad that they match, right? So if the ink gets on the vinyl, the plastic on the inside, you can just wipe it off. It's not that big a deal. And it's separated between, I don't know what you can see here, between the box and the ink pad. So I can pull the ink pad out without getting into the dauber and vice versa. So it makes it really easy. You could do the same thing with the round daubers, I think, with the small ink pads. Like you can fit the small square ink pads in this bag. I bet you could put them in a Teresa bag too and do the same thing. Here I am, right? Making a mess again. Let's dump that out. Get out of there. Okay, so if you were putting your small, oh yeah, you could. You could put your small ink pads in. There's a little bit of extra space, which, you know, I try to avoid that. And if you put them in backwards, you'd see the colors better. And then you could also store your little round daubers there. So depending on whether you're using big ink pads or small ink pads, one of these things is going to be a good option for you. And if I didn't answer that well, or you think I don't have the right sizing, is Grandma here?
No, but
it's
my flight.
All right. Okay, so let's see. What will the failing bag, when will it be coming to your website? Not until like April or May. So you can wait for it on our website, but you can feel free to buy it on scrapbook.com or the Stamps of Life or Shop Be Creative. It's the same bag. We just let some of our retailers kind of have first to market and give them that opportunity before we put it on our website on some products. And that's what's happening with Faylene and Chastity both. They'll both be late to our website. When's the next time you'll be on HSN? I don't know. Earliest, the next craft day is in January, and I'm not sure what's scheduled for HSN just yet. Okay. All right, my friends. Trying to see if there's any other quick questions. All right, everybody. Okay. I got to sign off because I got to get Max to the airport. But happy Cyber Monday. Again, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend with holiday weekend with your friends and family. Maybe you took advantage of some of the great Black Friday deals that are all over this time of year. So I hope you had good shopping experiences. I will see all of you tomorrow, my Tuesday Tribe, Tuesday Live, 9 o'clock Pacific. That's 12 Eastern. Looking forward to chatting with you again soon. Take care, everybody.